Welcome. This video is specific to special transportation for Fairmont Area School District. If you anticipate adding special transportation at an IEP meeting or anything else unusual related to special transportation coming up at an IEP meeting, please contact Minnesota Motor Bus prior to the IEP meeting. Sometimes that's helpful because they may have different ideas, different perspectives, and can anticipate being able, if they need to make adjustments or hire additional staff. If at the IEP meeting the team does determine that the student needs special transportation before or after school, then the case manager needs to complete this box, special transportation, and select yes. Then the case manager must put in the box what special transportation is needed and why it is needed. Again, this box is used if a student needs special transportation before or after school. If for some reason a student needed transportation during the day, such as to go to a job site for job training, that would not appear in this box. This is only if a student needs special transportation before or after school. Describe what the transportation is and why that transportation is needed. This would include any routes such as early childhood special education or any of the Setting 4 programs as well. If you do select yes, then you also complete a special transportation form. To find the form, go to the Southern Plains website at www.southernplainsedcoop.org. Select Forms. If you scroll down a ways, you will find the special transportation form. Select Download File, and this form will appear. Whoever completes the form, who's going to be the case manager, they should complete the top information so that contact information is available if the business office or Minnesota Motor Bus has any questions. Then additional information is selected. Just select the appropriate box for what special transportation is needed. Typically, this would be a special ed route. Occasionally, there would be a time where the bus driver may just need to know information like the student has a peanut allergy or the student has, if there's significant conflict, do not touch the student as that aggravates the situation. That would be, excuse me, we would use the regular route with bus information, driver information only. Something we have not used in Fairmont but could be used as a regular route where we would maybe have a paraprofessional riding on the regular school bus route. Then we would select that one. In most cases, it would be the special ed route, and you would just select that. Then complete the student and parent information. Any information the bus driver needs to know specifically to this student's needs. And then the description of whether this is a new form, a change, or if services are being stopped, and then what the route schedule is. When the form is completed, a copy should be sent to Minnesota Motor Bus and Mary Cole. The original should go in the student's file. Again, this should be completed every year at the IEP meeting, or if there were a change in service such as dates or information the bus driver needs to know, or if services were to stop. Annually, if something were to change, or if services were to stop, this should be completed. If the case manager becomes aware, or anyone becomes aware of an address change for the student, the school secretary should be notified. The secretary then is able to notify Minnesota Motor Bus of that change. If, when Minnesota Motor Bus receives this, they note something unusual, which will result in an additional cost, or they have additional concerns related to that, they will contact Sue Nelson. Sue may contact you and ask if there's any way that they could ride on a different route with a different student or start 10 minutes earlier, 10 minutes later, that type of thing. Again, one more time, this form should be completed annually. If anything changes related to the service or the dates and times, or if services are stopped in their entirety. An additional note that comes up a lot is questions related to open enrollment. In most situations, students that are open enrolled, the parents are responsible for getting that student to the school district boundary lines. However, if the student has special transportation on their IEP, then the serving school district is responsible for providing transportation for that student. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me, Sarah Middlestat at Southern Plains. Thank you.